Greetings, members, one and all of the Salvation Nation. We are live and in effect on a Tuesday night, using the old phone again to connect. Internet is having some issues again. It was working fine yesterday, but today it is problematic again for streaming. Yes, indeed. So here we are. We're going to try to make this thing work. Let's see here. I'm going to get to where I can see you guys. To pull this up here. Let's see who's here. And on a Tuesday night. All right, let's see. It's a little bit slow, but hopefully it will work as we try to connect here. The Global Warmer is here. Good to see the Global Warmer. Stefan is here. Good to see you guys. Even with the phone, it's a little bit dicey. But anyways, we're going to try to muscle our way through this. All right. Nice. Good job, James. Out of the hospital. Welcome. Glad you're out of the hospital. Very good that you made it through that. Very good. Anna is here. Welcome, Anna. Think you're new here. Welcome. Glad to see you. THS, TJF is here. Good to see you guys. One and all. Jim Meadows, I think, is new here too. Gold Chick is here too. Gold Chick. Somebody else had mentioned they had the same problem you had with numbers appearing after their channel name. That's very strange. I don't know what's going on there, but I've not seen it yet, but somebody else mentioned they had the same problem. All right, let's get down through here. We've got Alan. African continent can be great again. If Ghana can do it, why don't us? We have to submit ourselves to the useless programmable money. Yes, indeed. And that is so they can have control, because if you got gold, then they don't have complete control. All right, let's see here. Silver King is chiming in here. Good to see Christopher is here. Sick is welcome. Good to see you. Robert, Sterling Cannabis is here. And thank you, Anna is new here. And I inspired her to stack more. Well, that's awesome. Thank you, Anna. So glad you're here. Thank you so much, Anna Jamieson. And everybody welcome Anna for being a new viewer and a stacker as well. This is wonderful. Very good. Thank you so much. All right. Let us check this comment from Silver King. He says, I just found out you have 5576 videos to my understanding. And then he gives instructions. I followed those instructions and they took it out because I have a handle name. So when you put a handle name on your channel, it no longer shows you how many videos you have, which is unfortunate. But anyways, Silver Wolverine is here. Good to see you, Silver Wolverine. He posted a great video today. You guys should check out. All right, well, let's move on up here. We've got Silver King also says, I really do not care what any country in the African continent is doing. And places crap show and gold or dollars are the last thing they need to worry about. A lot of corruption in those countries for sure. Mike's big epiphany. The USA will be happy to take their gold for oil. So will our partner in the oil and the gas business, Russia. Yeah, there you go. See what happens. Good to see. Hello, Cybercurtain Twitcher. Good to see you. Welcome. We've got NanXX is here. And very good. Appreciate all of you guys. Silita says, thumbs up. Thank you, Silita, on this video about the Ghana gold to buy oil with gold. Lars Job, why do I get the feeling that Ghana is going to suddenly have civil strife and insurgents? I know, that's what people say. You know, hey, once they do that, then that will... we'll attack them or something like that, but I don't think so. But anyways, yeah, and by the way, for this video, somebody said, Sal, you should check this out. Check this story about Ghana buying oil with gold. You should check it out. You should do a video on it. Well, all you got to do is look back to the videos. It just goes to show you that the algorithm really does not catch a lot of my videos. And so it was missing from that viewer. He didn't know, but all he's got to do is go back and search. Likely, I like to keep up with the news, so likely I've covered it. Covered the whole thing about the CBDC a whole 2 weeks before it broke news. Carl D says, I know that most here will never sell, but the question remains of losses if you sell. Long-term capital gains requires holding for at least a year, so you have premiums on top of what the buyer pays on top of taxes. Would be nice if you did a video on these topics. Yeah, well, the thing is, Carl, it's I've done videos on how to sell and losses when you sell. If you search my videos for how to sell your gold and silver. I think I've done some topics on it, or at least discussed it. But the thing is unless you have all the receipts, there's really not, you can't really calculate your losses, and, which include taxes, capital gains taxes. All right. All right, let's see here. Very good. Let's march on up here. We've got the Stefan says, I looked on Travelocity. There's some great hotel package deals in Ghana. All right, there you go. Nice. Book them, Dano. And let's see here. The worst pronunciation yet of foreign words. Well, Stefan, hey, if you know how to pronounce those words, those Ghana words, let me know. Maybe we can do better. Let's see here. The Global Warmer with the slurp. Thank you, Global Warmer. I appreciate that as we march on through tonight. Yeah, very good. And we've got Larry Greenlee on the 24 karat platinum ring video. Yes, indeed. 24 karat platinum ring is what he's got to say about it. He says it should have platinum engraved right after or before the 24K engraving. Yes, I agree. It would be nice if they did that. Extra engravings might make it expensive, though. It would be interesting to see what those modifications would cost if the jeweler's willing to do it and guaranteed to make it look factory as if it was an alteration. Yeah, and that's just it. Anybody can alter anything and make it say anything, so it would be a moot point. Really, for something like this, it would either need to be tested or weighed, and its mass is pretty unique. It's the most dense of the precious metals, so probably just weighing it would probably be enough. Nan XX, yeah, no, they've done some thorough stuff. I'm now tethering with the phone again. The internet connection was fine yesterday, but today it's back and it's even worse today. So I started out tethering to the phone and it's still having a little bit of issues, but I don't know what's going on. They've been out today earlier because I did make some modifications, but they've checked everything. So I don't know what's going on, and they say there's no outages or any problems. So I'm not sure what's going on. Let's see here. Ned Flanders was out at the local pub and saw a girl with a Salivate Metal tattoo. Cella's world-renowned. Boy, yeah, you must have really been drinking a lot, Ned Flanders. Either that or you missaw it. But, yeah, can you imagine if that was the case? Yeah, that'll be the day. I know it would have hit stardom if that actually occurred, but that was just hilarious. Hello, Silver King. Good to see you. Welcome. Thanks for stroking my ego, Ned Flanders, but that's one of those things I have to see to believe. All right. Let's see here. And the Global Warmer says, I went on a mission trip to Ghana about 7 years ago, and all I saw were Chinese building the infrastructure. They're putting power in all the remote region and remote hideaways. Yes, roadways. That's exactly right. The Chinese are heavily invested in many of these African countries, for sure. It's crazy what's going on over there. Yes. Good to see Gray Man. Welcome. Good to see you. And Jeff Reynolds is here. Want to roll a 2023 Britannia Silver Rounds. Nice. Good job. All right. Very good. A whole roll of them. And let's see here. And Liquid Electrum, Coin Collectrum is here. Good to see you. Liquid Electrum. Welcome, my friend. Stack 'em High says, get ready, the U.S. will declare Ghana's government fascist and sanctions will need to be put in place. Oh my goodness gracious, yeah. We shall see, we shall see. Algorithm Food for you. Thank you, Cybercurrent Twitcher. Appreciate it, brother. Steve C. Have not been getting notifications for a while now. Yeah, and everybody that doesn't, I encourage you. If you're interested in the content, I do post different types of content every day with regard to precious metals. It could be news, it could be messages of encouragement, it could be the market updates, all kinds of different things, and all kinds of different metals too, not just gold and silver from time to time. But just bookmark the channel. If you don't get the notifications or you don't trust the notifications, you can bookmark the channel, and then you go over here to the videos, and you can see all the latest videos that I posted. That's the best way to keep in touch. And subscribe as well too, obviously, but I digress. All right. All right, let's see here. Very, very good. Check with you and NSA. They're having service interruptions. Yes, they very well could be. So Silver King is just waiting for vacation in February and Bruce Springsteen concert in Atlanta, Georgia. Front row tickets for sure. Nice. All right. Yes, indeed. Over here, wasn't a supplemental round, was a pentagram? No, never was a pentagram. I never put a pentagram on my silver rounds. Yes, indeed. We never do it. All right. Hello, Robert Shinos. Good to see you. Liquid Electrum. Coffee is going up. Thank you, brother. All right. Let's do a slurp for Liquid Electrum. And thank you, brother. Yes, coffee is becoming more expensive. And we are going to, the first super chat of the night, give him 10 or 20. I can tell you what, we're going to do 10 push-ups. And then we're going to do 10 razor kicks. Hello, 79 or Terry 79. What happened to the Terry? Whatever happened to the Terry. The Terry 79. All right. Here we go. Let's do 10 push-ups and 10 razor kicks. Thank you, Liquid Electrum. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now we're going to go and do 10 razor kicks for the one and the only Liquid Electrum. Get this over here. Got to grab my butt cheeks. It's the only way to make it work. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. There we go. Okay, a little bit of blood pumping this morning. Thank you. Not this morning. It is actually evening. All right. Very good. Man, I tell you what, the part of me really wishes that was true about the tattoo that Ned Flanders talked about. That'd be kind of wild. Can you imagine that? Man, it's crazy. Zardos 2024 with a double thumbs up. Thank you, thank you. All right, let's see here. The boss, Bruce Springsteen. Yeah, he did actually a video or an album about after 9/11. Now I'm showing connection is a little bit dicey here on my end again. I'm not sure what's going on here. Can you guys see it? Let's see here. Thank you, Cladale. I appreciate that, Cladale. Yes, if you guys are here, if you can thumb up the video, that would be, or the live stream, that might help get more viewers here. Checking my connection. Let's see here. Not sure what's going on. Let's see here. It seems okay. You guys can hear me okay? I'm showing it spinning on my end. All right, thank you, Ned. All right. Stream has been fine so far. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and take your word for it. On the play side of my end, it's stuck. But as long as you guys can hear me, as long as you guys can hear me okay, then I think we're okay. We're good. Let's see here. It seems okay. All right, very good. All right, I'm going to just press on here. All right. Let's see here. We've got Boris Bulyak says, got gold. Welcome. There you go. Thank you, brother. Yes, indeed. And let's march on up here. You've got Gold Chick. Loud and clear. Very good. Thank you, Silver Heist and Silver Wolverine. Appreciate you guys. And so Gold Chick says, Ghana is probably looking at how fast a gold-backed dollar revived and demolished the Zimbabwe dollar. But they are heading towards a government confiscation. Yes, I tell you what, if it does get bad, that in a country like that, I could see them doing it. Although I don't know how much they would get. But anyways, very, very good. Okay, well, let's march ahead here. We've got Rude Awakening. I'm still enjoying every video and getting inspiration as I'm recuperating from a major surgery. Wow. Oh man, we had another. James, another individual here who was recovering as well from a major surgery. So that is something. He says, my heavy metal brother, when I get in intro down, I'll request an audition into the Salvation Nation band. There you go. Thank you, Rude. Well, pray everything is okay and that you're recovering well from the surgery. And I pray that there's very little pain involved. Thank you, Rude Awakening. I appreciate it. Richard Metcalf is here. All right. Yes, indeed. All right. Nice, nice. Jamie Fox is here. Good to see you. We got Gray Man still here. CCT is here. And let's see here. We've got, let's march to Jonathan Winchell. I personally wouldn't buy BRICS because of what's happening in Russia and what they are doing in Ukraine, and I wouldn't be interested in their physical rubles or even an ETF. BRICS is an acronym for 5 leading emerging economies. That's right. Yes, indeed. Thank you, Jonathan. Yes. Understandable. Totally understandable. All right. Very good. Let's see what we've got here. Okay. Thank you. All right. All right. Thank you. Thank you. I got an email from CCT. CCT got your email. I will respond to it after I'm done here with the stream. Thank you, sir. Yes, indeed. And Delta Lima says, gold is almost worthless, dropped like a stone all day. Silver's even worse. How did the Fed manage to do it? The Canadian government sold all of their reserves. How did they know this would happen? Yes, indeed. Let's see here. But gold didn't drop like a stone today or yesterday. It dropped, but not like a stone. I mean, it fell, but not as much as silver did. But anyways, Crystal Mills says, do you remember the original Star Trek, Trouble with Tribbles? What you just said about government plans reminded me of that. Richard, you make a lot of sense. Keep up the word. Well, thank you, Chrislyn. Yes, I don't remember that episode, but that's pretty wild. Pretty amazing. Silver King has just gifted 10 Salivate Metal Channel memberships. Hello, Calvin. Way to go. Thank you, Silver King. Everybody who got the channel memberships there. We got Stefan, Silver Drill Pickle. Terry was. Amazing. Terry got gifted a channel membership. And Cyber, let's see here, Chris, Phipps, and others did. Yes, indeed. So everybody thanks Silver King for that. Very kind of you, sir. All right. And let's do 10 push-ups in his honor because of that. That is awesome. Yes, indeed. Thank you, Silver King. You were the man. Very kind of you, sir. All right, let's make it happen now. 10 push-ups for Silver King. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. There we go. We did it. Made it happen. For Silver King. Let's see here. Now we've got YJ Overlander. Sounds good to me. Been waiting for the dip. Let's see if I can actually time it right this time and catch the bottom of it. Yes. Oh, good luck. It's very difficult to do, but good luck. All right. We've got Living the Dream. Yep, I go up, down, up, down. Well, that'd be a nice pattern, right? Because that means it would be going up by $10 each time. We lose that much. Liquid Electrum. My 10-day vacation is over. Silver is down and I have COVID. Oh, my goodness. Liquid Electrum. I'm so sorry. Whoa. What a difference a week makes. I'm suffering with silver. Buying 100 ounces of silver tomorrow. Wow. Well, I hope, pray for a speedy recovery and that you're doing well. But yes, indeed. And this Lawrence guy, I don't know what his deal is, but he has been spamming my channel with these comments, and I've been removing them. He's not an actual spammer. Let's see what this Lawrence guy doesn't have any content, but he's been going through and posting these comments under everybody's words there and saying stuff, but ain't very good. All right, let's see here. All right. Liquid has just asked Terry why the name drop. Let's see what Terry says. Let's see. Let's pin this because we want an answer. So we're gonna see if maybe that Terry didn't see it. So maybe we'll find out what's going on. If I miss it, let me know. I need to know why. We need to know why this has occurred. Why did Terry drop the name? Buy opportunity last minute dollar cost average this year. Yes, indeed. We got to do it. We got to do it. There we go. Oh, man. Thank you so much, Stefan. Stefan, you are the man. Sal brings value to my day. Thank you, brother. All right. I'm already bouncing back. Piece of cake. Novak's way to go. Congratulations, Liquid. That's wonderful. Thank you, Stefan. Stefan, very kind of you, sir. Let's give you 10 curls, shall we? Let's do the curls this time. That will do 10 on each arm, just for good measure, just for gits and shiggles for Stefan. Stefan. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. All right. Cybercurrent Twitcher might have a picture of Terry in her bikini. Ask him. No, I'm not sure. Thank you so much, brother. All right, very good. Body aches and headache was the worst for 3 days. All right, well, glad you're making through all right with it. Gold chick, yeah, Ghana is the old Gold Coast. Next, it would be called the Slave Coast on the 1960s maps. Slave Coast is now Liberia. Monrovia after President James Monroe. That's exactly right. Very good. Doctor Who, I like that emoticon, biting your nails. Wow. Okay. Does anybody know why she changed her name? Has she answered that question? I haven't seen where she's answered that question yet, or why she dropped the name. All right, here we go. Carol, this is a good comment here. An update from the future. Thank you. 5 years later, and I just got them on Black Friday deal in Europe for about 26 euros or 27 bucks. And that's about for what privately issued bullion's going for regular rounds. So, yep, the price dropped dramatically as Sal predicted. I was more than happy to add them to my stack for a price of regular bullion. Way to go, Carol. Thank you for the update. That's incredible. All right, very, very good. Yeah, let's see here. Daryl, how many pounds are those dumbbells? They're 3 pounds each, man. I tell you what, it's hard to lift that for me. No, I'm kidding. They're 20. They're 20 pounds, which still isn't that great, really. But hey, it's 20 pounds. All right, it's 79. What was your answer? I didn't see it. So let me know what that answer was. Can somebody tell me what Terry's answer was and why she dropped her name? I got to know. Somebody tell me. Somebody please tell me. She won't repeat it. Come on, do it. All right, No IQ says, interesting video, Sal. Thanks for the information. Thank you, brother. How and when did the term stacking start? I figured the community would be interested in this video, but apparently they're not. I got very few views. But I appreciate all those who did watch it. Delta Lima says, my local shops are flush with silver and low on gold. Appreciate the channel. I'm probably correct about why. Today was tough, rough. Even Bitcoin took a beating. US dollar was way up and steel and lumber were up. Silver, gold, copper, and rhodium all got beat up, though. That's right. They sure did. Rhodium did, too. Terry79, can you please repeat it? Please repeat the answer, Terry. And make sure you put my name in front of it so I see it. I demand to see it. We demand to see it. Or it's either that or email me a picture of you in your bikini so that I can forward it to Silver King. One or the other. Or both. Or maybe just both. Or all of the above. How's that? Okay. By the way, we're supposed to get a scammer to call us any moment now. Let's see here. And let's see here. Yeah, they should have actually called half an hour or 20 minutes ago. Big J, looks to me like a chance to snap up a bit more. The fundamentals are solid for a 10-year plan. Yes, indeed. They sure are. Yeah. I think that the future is looking bright for silver. Hello, Coins A to Z. Good to see you. Welcome. Welcome. Good to see Coins A to Z. Nesmaniac, when it dips, the price goes up with the people I buy it from. Makes no difference in reality in buying it. I was buying silver much cheaper 3 years ago when it was 23 an ounce. I could buy halves for 10 bucks, all I wanted. Not they wanted 12 to 15 for them. Yes. So yeah, the halves are going up. It seems like in the premiums. Yes, indeed. Very good. Hey, thank you, Marcus Aurelius. Good to see you. Gold Chick has some bikini non-bike shots, but don't own copyright. Photographer owned model CR. All right, very good. All right, there you go. That's right. JM looks forward to the spam calls now. That's right. Very good. Gotta love the spam call. Here's Tucson Bubba with the bourbon pump. And we're awaiting some scammers to call us. Where are they? Why are they not calling? I don't know. I do not know. Okay, Groomer says, today I purchased my first piece of platinum. Way to go, Groomer. First piece of platinum today for Groomer. Always stayed away from, after its price crashes, I figured gold and silver was enough. I found a 1/10 ounce kook at a pawn shop and talked him down to $120. Nice. They were 140 and 60 in other places, so I did good. It's a tiny, thin 1/10 ounce piece. Some dense stuff, it sure is. Rocky Superstar is here. Good to see Rocky, the man. How you doing, brother? Good to see Rocky Superstar. Does anybody know if Terry has answered the question? It's pinned above. Well, why will she not answer it? I don't know why. Hello, good to see you. My favorite metal band. Oh, man. That's an open-ended question. I have a lot of... It's really tough to pick one. I like so many. But I like the heavier edge stuff. Testament may be probably a close first that are still going on today. Yes, indeed. So glad James Smith is out of the hospital. So happy for you, brother. Rich Mark, 1955. Buying metals is kind of a roller coaster. Enjoy the ride. Yes, it is. That's right. You just have to sit back and enjoy the ride. She won't answer it. All right. Why won't Terry answer it? Why is she being evasive? Let's just unpin that. Son of a motherless goat. Where's Terry from? JW says, I was expecting it. Same old paper manipulation. Silver close dropping down the 50 before Thanksgiving. That's why I didn't get no BF offers. I might get better prices tomorrow. Could. We very well could. And yes, indeed. Actually, silver did rise a little bit tomorrow. I think the witness protection program made Terry do it. Maybe so. That's right. Very well could be the case. All right. Tucson Bubba, $5 super chat. Thank you, brother. It says, entertain yourself with this until some scam entertainment comes in. Everybody put their headphones on. We're going to do a stereo slurp for Tucson Bubba. Here we go. Yes, here we go. Stereo slurp. Oh, yeah, we got it. We got it. Yes, indeed. And thank you, Gold Chick, for the thumbs up. I appreciate you, the lovely Gold Chick. We're halfway through our mark. We want to try to get to 100 thumbs up tonight. Do we think we can? Oh, man. Yes, it could be. Alan Gold very well may have taken over Terry 79's account and took her name down because he was jelly. That's very well could be the case. Josh G says, I think China will crack down instead of ease. To ease would show weakness, and the CCP can't have that. I agree. I've heard some analysis on that just today that pretty much said the same thing. Thank you, Josh. Treasure Charger. I was going to buy some gold today on the Cyber Monday deals, but there wasn't any good deals. All they had was what they had on sale previously. I will hold my stack. There you go, brother. Hold on. Yes, indeed. And we've got Cybercurrent Twitter. And I don't expect for one moment the dealers will pass on that price drop to us. I don't think they will either. I don't think they will either. Especially how short-lived it was. Very short-lived. All right, thank you. Here we've got Nick Miller says it's because you got rid of Gold Tooth Guy in your intro. And he could have been so big. That's right. Oh, if only we could have done that. All right. Yes, indeed. Okay, Groomer, on the Platinum video, purchased my first piece today. That's right, he mentioned that before. 10th ounce cook. That's awesome. Congratulations. All right. And we've got Judy McCown says, I got 50 ounces yesterday, and I should have timed it better. But still, that's a pretty amazing 50 ounces. Let me get over here. I feel the need to completely get this thing started again. I don't know what's going on. Let's see here. And we've got I got 50 ounces yesterday. Should have timed it better, but still happy to get more. Maybe grab some maples tomorrow. BGASC has some for 27, and the round 24 best deal I can find. Stack on, friend. Yes, indeed. I actually showed those in a video. Thank you, Judy. Yes, congratulations on your buy. All right. All right. Elevate. Anybody tell you this? Yeah, I've heard that, Wolfman Jack. Yep. What's your favorite metal band, Daryl? I've got the EB either from Rhode Island or New Mexico. One or the other. All right. And it says, Victor Illustrato, buy silver now. I was happy. I was hoping it would go lower so I could get more. I hope it drops a lot. Yes, indeed. And Joe, CJ, silver is like a mole game. They try to hammer it down and then it goes up out of a different hole. It must be so frustrating. It just won't die. Yep, it's crazy. And I basically talk about that in today's video, about the one thing that silver will do. It's going to be nuts. It's going to be nuts, but it's going to happen. Yankee Stacking is here. I hope everything is A-OK. Good to see Yankee. Welcome, my friend. Good to see you, sir. All right. Hello, Steve C. Is he? Okay, here comes a scammer. Here comes a scammer. Hello?
Hi, Richard?
Yes, this is Richard.
Richard, it's Ryan. I'm with Phoenix Finance. I'm the funding manager, okay? I'm just calling you to check that. Do you need any funding right now for your business?
Yes, I do. It's funny you called. I was just thinking to myself, I need some funding for my business. I hope somebody calls me. And you did.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So how much are you looking for?
I'd like to get about $120,000 or 120 grand, whichever is more.
Okay, yeah, no problem. I can do that.
Okay, thank you.
Like, what's your plan? How you gonna use this money?
All right, I'm going to use this. It's a special kind of suppository that you're going to be using. It's basically the silver coated. It helps to cleanse for colon cleansing. It's a silver suppository. So what we do is we take silver ions and little tiny bits of silver shot and put them in the suppository to provide the most clean, refreshing feeling that you will ever find in that area of your body, okay?
Are you a scientist?
I am a scientist and inventor, and we need the silver to put into the suppositories. And so we want to make a deposit into the suppository. A depository into the suppository of silver.
Awesome. It's awesome.
Because silver is antimicrobial. Silver kills germs, and it prevents infections and all that stuff. And so what better way?
I know that.
Because I don't know if you realize this, but the rectum can get kind of dirty at times.
Oh.
Did you know that?
Okay. No, I just know
yes,
that
that area of your body, it can get a little bit dirty from time to time, okay?
I got it. Okay, how much you make every month? Like, how much your monthly gross up?
How much is... Well, it is gross. This is kind of a gross subject. But let's talk about my finances right now. I'm pulling in about $98,000 a month, okay? All righty?
Okay, I got you.
Yeah, in this process, by the way, we have a slogan for the business. It's this is going to make your rectum A-OK.
Oh.
All right? Now, we do have there is that is a trademark saying, because there is a very famous person that says, I hope your day is A-OK. So we have to check with legal on that, but I think we can probably use it if we cut him in on that, okay? All right?
All right. I got you. Okay, so what's your best email address, though?
My best email address is the one that works. The one that works is always the best one, I've always found. Because, see, the ones that don't work, the ones that I don't get the messages and that are kind of flaky, those aren't the best ones. I've always found that the ones that work are the best ones.
Nice.
Okay.
So give me your email address. Can you spell out for me that?
Can you spell? What did you want me to spell?
Email.
Email is
No, no need to. Hey,
A-I-L.
brother.
What's that? Go
Listen,
ahead.
listen. Don't, don't do that. Okay.
Don't do what? You just told me to spell email. What?
It's not. It's
E-M-A-I-L.
not jogging time. Okay. It's not jogging time. All right.
What's
It's a
that?
working time. It's working time. Okay. I'm asking about your email address. Okay. Just spell out your email address. I'm not asking to spell that email. Okay. Because I know that what the email is spelling. Okay. So I'm asking that what's your best email address and just spell out for me your email address.
You want me to spell out your email address?
No. Hey, are you?
I don't understand. Sir, you're confusing me here. This is not spelling bee time. This is a time where we talk business. I would rather you not play around. Let's get serious now, okay?
Yeah, I hear you. Okay.
Okay, so what are we doing now? Are you going to give me the money? Let's get to the bottom line. I need the money. Can you PayPal friends and family the money to me, okay? Can you do that?
I can, okay, but I need your email to send you an approval application, okay?
Oh, okay. You want my email, okay? Why didn't you just say that from the beginning? You want my email address? It's silverkitty47@aol.com.
Silverkitty47@aol.com.
I also have a Lycos account too that still works. You could send it silverkitty47@aol.com or lycos.net. Either one.
Okay. No problem. I will send you email. Okay, that is a one-page approval application. You need to fill it out, all right?
Wait a second. Now, hold on a second here. You didn't tell me I needed to actually fill it out. This is news to me. I always look at the fine print. What is this that I have to fill it out? I don't get that.
That is one-page approval application. That is some basic.
But why do I need to fill it out? I don't understand. What's the purpose of me filling it out?
You need to, okay? If you take money from us, you need to fill up the application.
Is it just because maybe?
Yeah, listen.
Okay, I'm gonna listen.
You also need to send us your last 3 months of bank statement.
Oh, bangy statements?
Yeah.
I don't know what a bangy statement is. Last time I banged my head up against the wall in frustration from time to time, but yes, hello.
Yeah.
By the way, you never told me your name. What's your name, sir? Ryan. Okay, Ryan. Well, Ryan, here's the deal. So what we need to be flush with cash, because we're gonna need this for the suppository, in order to make this thing work. So this is where you're gonna send us this money so that we can be flush with cash. So let's just cut right to the bottom line here. Go ahead and PayPal that email address, $150,000. And we might need a little bit for shipping and handling, because I think if we're going to be ordering that much silver, a bullion dealer is probably not going to do that free, because that's a lot of weight. You understand?
I understand. I will do that at night, okay?
At night? Well, it's night right now. The sun's down where I'm at. I'm on the East Coast. I don't know where you're at. Are you in Indonesia?
East Coast. I'm East Coast too, okay?
You're East Coast? Are you East Coast in like Chinese East Coast, Chinese Indonesian coast? Are you East Indian East Coast? Are you
Hey, listen. You need money, right?
I need money. Dinero.
Okay, then listen to me.
And none of that CBDC crap either. That they're
If you're not stop talking, I will never give you money.
Okay, go ahead. Okay, I'm at your mercy. Say what you want.
Okay, now listen. I will send you money at night, okay, when you're sleeping. Okay, that time I will come, okay?
Okay.
In the dream, all right?
Okay. Can you hold on just one? Can you hold on just 1 second? Hold on just 1 second. What happened? I thought he was going to send it to me while I was sleeping. Let's see if we can call him back. This is not good. I can't believe he hung up on me. That son of a biscuit. He's begged me. That's right, Rocky. Gave him a few scissor kicks. All right, here we go. His name is Ryan. Orion. Listen, Linda. Just listen, Linda. Listen, Ryan. Just listen. Hello?
Yeah, I'm listening.
What happened, Ryan?
Why we calling?
Listen,
Why you calling?
Linda. What happened? You didn't send me the money. I was sleeping. I was waiting for the...
Yeah, when you go for sleep, okay?
I just was sleeping. Didn't you hear me sleeping?
At night, okay? At
Oh,
night,
it is night.
Right
The
now
sun's
I'm working.
down.
No, right now I'm working.
I know you're working. Narcoleptic insomniac. That's right. He dumped me. This is not good.
Mike Watson is not available at the moment.
Mike Watson.
Sending you to voicemail.
Oh, come on now, Mike Watson. Let's go back over here to... I think we had... Oh, where's this other call we had today? That was... He was guy was supposed to call me. Let's try this here. Here we go. This dude was supposed to call me. I'll call him back. Hit with a hacker. I'm pooped. That's right, I'm pooped. Hello?
This is Peter.
Hi, Peter. You were supposed to call me. Remember?
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm a little late here. I had it down for
6:15. Yes. Well, even if it's 6:30, it's still late because it's 6:44 now. But hey, we're all good. We've connected. So now what can we do for this? Do you want me to tell you what the money is for?
Yep. Give me a good idea here.
Okay, we are going to, we're going to actually try to, we need to procure a lot of silver to create a device that will be implanted underneath your skin that will basically cause you to flutter in a way that provides some sort of medical benefit with the silver implanted underneath of your hands on both sides. Not in a creepy way, but just sort of it's like a pill, but you just insert it underneath your skin. It's a very tiny little silver pill.
Wait, so you swallow the pill?
No. It's something that just kind of embeds underneath of your skin.
Okay.
We have a contraption that will do it, and we'll just put it in there. It's not like a silver suppository because it doesn't go up the rectum. This is something. It's a little different. It goes in your hand this time.
Oh, so like a needle?
Kind of like a needle, but it's
What is it supposed to?
Well, what it does is it integrates whenever you're near a 5G tower, it'll start to vibrate a little bit, and then it will give the NSA your more honed in location to where you're at.
Okay.
So it's kind of a tracking device, but we're going to sell it under the guise of being good health. We're in contract with the NSA, so it's a way to kind of track people. We're going to use silver to do that.
Oh wow!
Because it doesn't react with the body, and we want to be able to help people out and help the government out.
I gotcha.
Because if we help the government out, we're helping the people. That's how we look at it. It's a good service, so that they can kind of track us and know where we're at and what we're doing.
I mean, kind of big brothery, but you know.
Oh, no. Think of it as a great uncle. I mean, they call me uncle all the time, so why not? It's more like an uncle than a brother.
Hey, I mean, whatever works.
At least you didn't say whatever floats your boat. I'm glad you didn't say that because that's such an overused analogy.
Yeah, no, I don't say that. I'm not that plain.
Now, if you were to happen to have a bunch of precious metals, and I put one of these chips in you, these little silver thingies, if the NSA or the FBI or the Treasury ever comes after you, you can just say, well, I lost it in a freak boating accident.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So the company name is Silver Signal Solutions, Triple S for short. Or you could call it
Oh, like.
Yeah, it's like
Okay,
say that with me. Go. No. It's three distinct. That's like.
Listen, I'm down to be a part of this.
I appreciate that, but can you first do the?
Sorry.
No, not the cough. It's not the cough. It's the.
I just.
Yeah, it's not just one long. It's a.
Oh, it's like...
Yeah, try it again.
I got it. Ready? Give me 1 second.
Okay.
Prepare myself. Okay.
Okay, I'm ready for it. Go ahead. It's still one big. It's one big. Wait, it's three
Trying to
distinctive.
do like can't notice it too much.
Okay, I'm gonna listen closely. Do it again.
Okay.
Okay, that sounds like four, and they're kind of run into each other. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's better. That's okay, but
There you
that's
go.
two. But we got to do three.
What do you mean? That was 3.
Okay, that's close enough for government work. I mean, after all, I am contracted with the government anyway, so that'll
Awesome.
do.
I be initiated. Okay. Well, how much do you guys need though?
Well, we need about 150 grand for the silver to procure the silver. We're gonna wait for the next dip. I think it's gonna dip one more time, and then we're going to get the silver. Then we need to cast these tiny little things to kind of dip them underneath the skin for all the good peoples out there. Yes, indeed. We're gonna sell it as a health beneficiary thing, and I think people will love it.
Well, listen, man. Sorry.
Are you okay? You got the COVID cough? Is that the COVID cough?
That's negative, so it's got to be something else. But listen,
Negative.
let me shoot you an email.
No. I beg you, please do not shoot it. I'm not a very violent person. Let's not. Just send the email to me first,
send it.
okay?
I'll send it.
Okay, thank you.
I will.
That language triggers me. You understand?
I got you. I'll take it out of my vocabulary. I'll put a note here.
Thank you. Put the note. Make sure the note says in an asterisk. Remove the term "shoot" from the vocabulary when talking to clients. They're easily triggered.
Find that right now. All
Right.
capital letter.
I hope your cough goes away soon.
Me too. Oh wait, I actually don't have your email. Wait, what's your email address?
It's silverkitty47 at compuserve.net. That's an up and coming ISP.
Compu what?
CompuServe. Silverkitty47 at compuserve.net.
Can you spell it out?
It O-U-T. I-T-O-U-T. Sorry.
Wait, hold on. So say it one more time.
One more time. One more time.
SilverKitty47
Yeah, at CompuServe.net. That's correct.
CompuServe, C-O-M-P-U.
SERV.net. That's right. And by the way, you know, this little device that we've got, it's good for your health. It could help get rid of that cough for you. You could be our guinea pig if you like. We could start with you to see how it works. Would you be interested?
Maybe it's like a side hustle, you know?
As a side hustle, we pay you on a monthly fee to have it tracked underneath the back of your hand.
I might consider that.
Okay.
You spell SilverKitty SILVER 47
Yes.
at CLMPUSERV.
It's close enough for government work. That'll work. It'll get to me.
Get to it. Well, the address not found. But,
Yeah. That's okay. The address, it's a MAC address. That's why you've got to look at the old IP address. It's one of the IPv6 type address. SilverKitty47 at CompuServe.net. It'll pop right over to me, the pop account. But we can do that later. So we need this money. If we could get it relatively quickly, can you PayPal friends and family that sucker to me?
you have to do the application first.
Oh, okay. What
Send you
about
the app? Well, actually, I think we did it, but we could help you if you actually do need money. I know you get a lot of calls, man.
No, this is the first call that I've got since the last call I received, actually. So you're calling at just the right time.
No, well, listen, I'll actually help you out.
Right.
I know I train. You spoke with Vanessa, who I trained, but there's a way to get your name off the list.
Vanessa.
So you have a UCC file open for your business. That's how people get your info.
Right.
So if you just do what's called a UCC scrub, you can get off the lists.
A UCC
scrub, yeah, because when you remove your UCC file, you won't be on any of the new lists that are made. So, yeah, like when the people move on to the new lists, they won't be able to call you because your info won't be there.
How do you do that?
Just go on Google, type in UCC scrub. So I usually tell people to recommend that if someone's upset, but I guess you kind of finesse them, which is it's kind of funny. But yeah, listen, do UCC scrub. You get off the lists, no problem. And then people will stop following you. I can take you off our list. But if you obviously have my number. So if you are ever interested, just feel free to like give me a call. I mean, we can help you out with anything here. Okay.
All right. Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
Awesome, my man. Take care. Thanks for giving me a lot.
Have a wonderful day. All right. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Of course, here's the thing. I'm not on the UCC list. I checked. Here's the thing. Yeah, he's nice, but here's the problem: is the he got my information or got that information from another loan scammer. That's how they do it. They sell it to each other, these leads. So that's not how it's good. So they're buying these leads from each other, and that's why I like to waste their time. It's all one big scam. And the more that I can do to waste their time, that's less time they are spending scamming other people. And you get entertainment out of it, and so do I. All right. Thank you, guys. All right, let's move ahead here. Vuya, by the way, we were waiting for Jennifer to call us. I have her convinced that I was born in Madagascar. Hopefully she'll call. All right, let's see here. Vuya says, hopefully the CCP steps down. The Western elites will be unhappy. Hopefully they don't pick a war with China when they step down like they did with Russia. All right, well, we didn't pick a war with Russia, but I digress. No IQ says, I listen to everything you say, Sal. Hell, sometimes I even pay attention. All right, there we go. All right, well, I appreciate that. He says, and if it sounds good, I'll act on it. I find your channel entertaining, informative, and educational. Well, thank you. This is the video. He's responding to this question. Should you buy or sell gold and silver based on my recommendations? Yes, indeed. Thank you. Ronnie Brumfeld. The price only matters at the time you have to sell. Buy the dip and ride the wave. Exactly. There you go. That's right. Hold on. Hold on tightly. All right. I'd give free info on sale. Let's see here. And let's see here. We want to try to find out why Terry took her name out. 20 more likes to reach 100. All right. Very good. And James Wine says there's no paradigm shift. Volatility is increasing, and that's a good thing. Silver closed solidly within a downward channel, which may end up being a bull flag. Remember, the Fed is going to slow rates, and that's going to be a fire for all the markets. Fed heads speaking is mostly just FUD. Yes, indeed. Fear, uncertainty, and doubt. Good point, James. Whoa, Robert E. Lee has just become an honorary citizen of the Salvation Nation. Thank you, everybody. Give him a round of applause. Thank you so much. All right, thank you. Thank you, Robert E. Lee. Dr. Demento, wasn't he the one that inspired Weird Al Yankovic? I'm not mistaken. Thank you, Robert E. Lee. Let's see here. We Stack AU. I've looked at there's a channel called Scammer Payback that's really funny. They do a good job of hacking into these scam accounts. All right. And Kevin Malone says, I will hold on to the little I have and build up more. I see a great future in the metals. Crypto has shown its hand of fear. Thank you, Sal. As always, great advice. Thank you, Kevin. Appreciate that, my brother. You were the man. All right. Let's see here. Let's see. George Marcoux Jr. says, reality check, everybody. Don't judge your bets on precious metals. It's a way to diversify your assets, nothing more. It's a fallback just in case. That's right. You got to look at it as a kind of the ultimate hedge against economic instability. And let's see. All right. Thank you. John Goldsworthy is super bullish on gold and silver. Great channel. Enjoy watching and learning here in Texas. Thank you so much. Thank you, John. Appreciate that, brother. All right. Good guys here. All right. Let's see here. We've got Ron Kerber. Says 33.16 per troy ounce for 100 face value silver walking Liberty halves. Kennedy halves only $12 less per bag, $32.95. Not much of a drop in the premium, 13 per approximately, rather than 12 times face, not 23 or 24 times face. Yeah, in the constitutional, it's a bit tougher to measure in that regard. Your best bet is to look at that look at that from the angle of privately issued bullion. Incognito, Montoya, I'll throw one into old Pelosi. She's been screwing us so long, it'd be nice to turn the tables for once. Yes. All right. Very good. You guys are wonderful. Let's see here. We've got OK Groomer. I could only be let down by silver so much. I've been clean 2 years and on the greener pastures gold. Yes, indeed. Yep, I hear you. I can understand that, OK Groomer. And for the large part, I've kind of shifted more towards that direction too. Although, ironically, I bought more silver this year than I have any other year in my life. All right. And let's see here. We've got Bob Condor. China doesn't care about shutting down, nor do they care about a few cases of a week or COVID. It's all designed to destroy the dollar and cause shortages and supply chain issues further. All this will hurt the U.S. in the end with more inflation. I wonder too, Bob. It does seem like they don't care about their people. So, yeah, it does seem like there's got to be something probably more sinister at play. I don't know. But anyways. Loot Ming Soy says, I do think it is good. We can stack more and more silver and the lowest price. Yes, indeed, provided the premiums will follow along. We've got Dethraco. Provident paying $9.50 over spot today for Eagles. They were paying $12 over a couple of weeks back. We may have seen peak premiums come and go. Yes, indeed. Maybe so. We shall see. Of course, I think especially for Eagles when it comes to the new year, because they're going to be producing a lot more Eagles for the new year. They're already working on them now. That guy getting real sick of hearing premiums got to be high because it's harder to source, yet price is the exact same. This isn't manipulation by the Fed. I know all about how silver is the kryptonite to the dollar, so you got to keep the price low. Whether the price is low from manipulation or other, no reason the premium needs to be so high. Well, the guy, it's because of Economics 101. Short supply of product means that it's going to be high. No IQ is here. He's been an honorary citizen for 4 months. Welcome, No IQ. So good to see you, my brother. Good to see you. All right. Glad you are here. And we've got Wesley Turner. Good time to buy right now as the dollar is strong. As the dollar is strong, the word is going down in flames, and the dollar is experiencing its last days of glory. Get it while it's hot. Yeah, I think once they pull back on these rate hikes, or the rate hikes are not as intense, I think the dollar will probably suffer a bit anyways. Mr. Glock 23, I'm seeing $200 over spot for, or some folks call it premium. 200 over spot is a hell of a premium, but why so much? Well, same reason. A lot of these Eagles, they're not producing any more of the 2022s, and there's a little bit of a bottleneck in supply of Eagles, so that's why. Great demand and not enough to go around, so the price goes up. Weird time of year for it. No IQ says here, sorry I missed the show. Hope you had a great Thanksgiving. Been away for a couple of days. Now I'm trying to catch up. Well, No IQ, you are here with us now, and I'm honored and humbled that you are, and I hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving as well, brother. Good to see you, and thank you, my friend, for being here. You were awesome. So No IQ has the comment on this video too. I'm sure there are a lot of people involved in this. I just hope that all of them weren't in it for the gold. Hopefully some of the coins made it to the black market and not to the melting pot. Yes, we can hope. Although I tell you, word has gone out to be on the lookout for those. So likely they'll probably be melted down, but that would be nice. All right, Daniel is here. Good to see you. Good to see you. Common Sense is here. Happy Tuesday to you. Sergeant Gold is still here. Good crowd here tonight. I appreciate it. We are 9 away from 100 thumbs up on this live stream. Yes, indeed. Let's go over here. Terry with a bullet. T-Girl Amber says here, she says, and I quote, grow a pair and ride this out. Silver's not going anywhere. If you don't plan on selling your silver, then who cares if it dips? Buy more silver. Grab a beer. Relax and shut up. FJB. There you go, T-Girl. I like how you're thinking. That's awesome. Yes, indeed. All right. T-Girl Amber. Pickles. I definitely want to pick up one or two of these. Love the movies. Definitely collector's item. Must have for true John Wick fans. And they've expanded their line now because they had the silver bars as well too. The stamped ones. Now they've got poured silver bars. I kind of wouldn't mind having each of the John Wick pieces. That would be pretty cool. All right. And we've got the Veritas files on this video that I posted this morning. Says the following. Let's get over here to make this happen so we can do this. Most places in my area determine their prices based on what they paid for the gold or silver that they have. They don't fluctuate them much on the basis of the ups and downs. They often wait to lay out new inventory until they are getting very low on stock. That way they can reprice with minimal losses if the prices have gone down on the older stuff. Yeah, there you go. Yep. Let's see here. Very good. Thank you. That's how they do it in his area. Thank you, Veritas Files. All right. TW is here. Hello, TW. Welcome. All right. Silver King, thumbs up on this one. Are you ready to pay $272,745 for 1 ounce of silver? Yes, it was a real thing. Crazy. That sucker. All right. Max Strength and Holistic says, I want to be wrong, but I see silver going down further, and it very well could go down further. It very well could. You might be right. We'll see. 903 Booster, I'm 72, and the only thing that the government has ever done temporarily is to suspend the gas tax. They continue to take our money and our freedoms away. True that. All right. We've got Zephiel. Says here on this video that I did here, no mistake unless it's fake or impure. That's right. Having foolproof ways to make you feel confident that your purchases are not fake is the way to go. PMV is a good tool, the Precious Metals Verifier. Yes, indeed. I think it's, if you're going to buy any appreciable amount of gold, it is a must-have in my view. Must-have. If you buy a few 1 ounce gold or other expensive precious metals, the cost of the tools to verify it's authentic will pay for themselves more than enough. It's already paid for itself for me, for sure. Between silver and gold. And I've even saved other people money with it. Oh, did we lose Yankee? Well, it's an honor that he stops by. I need to check out his live streams, too. He does a live stream. He does Praying with Yankee and has live streams. So check out, of course, you all know who Yankee. Very, very popular, very successful channel here in the community. He's amazing. And Carrie says, this is one deal I timed my purchases when spot was almost at its lowest. Very happy with it. Way to go. Yes, some people got this for like $16.40. I'm so jealous. Silver King, did you see that 1 kilo FIFA World Cup trophy silver statue gold plated from J.M. Bullion? Ooh, wow. I've not seen that. You know, I love their logo. That logo with the with that ball and the thing to it. It's a really cool. That would be a really cool thing to have, actually. Gold plated from JM. I'll have to look that up. That's wild. All right. Let's see here. Can you imagine if that thing was made of pure platinum? 1 kilo of pure platinum? Oh, yeah. Let's see here. Let's march on here, too. Cyber Curtain Twitcher's got a popular little thread going on in this comment. Let's see what CCT's got to say over here. Let me get to this. You were spot on about the cost of a verifier being beyond the price range of most of us stackers. The cost of one would certainly get into the potential profit and hope to make back on your stack. I think I'll stick with coins that I can measure and weigh. The data for coins is much easier to find than for that of the bars. That's true. That's a good point. There is somewhat of a standard for the measurements of the bars, but it's not a solid standard. But there's not a solid standard for the coins either. But like he said, the data for the specifications are much easier than for the bars. All right, very good. All right. $5,976.58. Wow, that is expensive. By the way, I'm glad Silver King's here, because when you counted my video, Silver King, I could not do it. Because when I went to search my channel, when I'm logged out of my channel, it doesn't show how many videos I have. It just says the channel handle, and it doesn't tell me how many it used to say it, but it doesn't say it anymore when I'm logged out of my account. So if you have something, if you can screenshot, but yeah, that's kind of. I wonder if that includes live streams, that number. Daniel Carlisle, just got myself 50 ounces of silver coins. Way to go. I think somebody else mentioned that they have bought 50 ounces as well. I got some special interest maple leaf, some saltwater crocodiles, some kangaroos, and some pandas. Love them all. Way to go, Daniel. Yes, indeed. Great job. Let's march ahead here. Very good. Good job, Daniel. And Daniel was in here earlier, if I'm not mistaken. And we've got Liquid Electrum says, my LCS will check any piece for me, but that means I'm buying first. All right. I stick to the reputable dealers, and we'll be getting one of those machines soon. Good to have for sure. Yes, indeed. Yes, that is good. Yeah, that's right. Liquid Electrum, yeah, he says the LCS will check any piece, but that means I'm buying first. That's right, yeah. Okay, thank you so much, Silver King. I appreciate that. Yes, indeed. Thank you very much. Daniel is here. Did yesterday. Very good. All right, let's see here. Bought those 50 ounces yesterday. Good selection, by the way, you got in your 50 ounces. Okay. Zephiel says this. It's not hard to find tungsten sheets that are thin if you're in China. Add a thick layer of gold and a gold stamping die as you get a fake that's extremely hard to spot or test against. Any bank in China was fooled if its gold bars had tungsten inside of them. I don't think you've seen them go to that effort for smaller bars because the current level of fakes do the job good enough for right now. Yes, indeed. Sophisticated fakes are on the rise. We've seen them with the coins, with eagles. I've heard and seen about that, but never with bars this thin. Just to get a sheet it's kind of difficult to machine something that thin to make it worth your while. Lars Job, I purchased Perth Mint bars on eBay 3 times just to test to see if the stories about the predominance of Chinese fakes was true. All 3 fakes was refunded on all 3 and still actually have one for reference. That's wild, man. It's amazing. I would love to see if it was thicker, if that bar was. Way to go, Lars. Man, that's crazy. And to still have one for reference is something else. Liquid Electrum. In this case, we are not down with the thickness. That's right. Thanks, Alpha. That's right. In this particular case, we are not down with the thickness. Indeed, you're right. Chris says, yes, gold's value is not its weight. It's a denomination given to by the denomination. Well, Chris, I think you got that backwards. Gold's value is its weight. It's not the denomination by the nation. It helps give credence to it, that it's, but it does not equate its value. Thank you, Savage Lee. We need 2 more thumbs up to get to 100. Good to see Judy is here. Hello, Judy. Welcome. Glad you're here. She's a certified sales gal now. John Doe says, I got the same bar with the same spot deal. I have no way to test mine, though. I guess I can trust J.M. Bullion. Yes, I think you can. If you got the same bar, way to go, brother. Good job. And Tobacco Row is here. Good to see you. Hey, there you go. Okay, Lars said it's noticeably more thick. Did it come in an assay card, Lars? And Lars is here. Says it did come in it is noticeably more thick. Very cool. Yeah, I might have to try that sometime. But I tell you what, you tie up a lot of money fairly quickly when you do that. But, did you have to send, you had to send the others back, but you got to keep the one. So that's pretty wild. Yes, indeed. Very good. 100. Thank you. Judith and Dan Davis. I'm still showing 99. So if we can bump up to over 100, that'd be great. SBS, really great tips on spotting fake gold bars. This is invaluable information. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate that. Very kind of you. James Smith says, we bought one of these bars also, waiting. We figured buying them from a reputable dealer would cut out the likelihood of being sort of fake. Indeed, you have assessed correctly. Older green assay card. Okay, very good. Awesome. TW had a good question. Why do U.S. commemorative gold coins have relatively low premiums? Because they're not very high in demand. When they're released from the U.S. Mint, they're very high priced, and they tend to lose value very quickly. And so they end up, especially the older ones, where they made millions of them, much higher mintages, especially in the 80s and early 90s, mostly the late 80s. If you get a random date $5 commemorative coin, more than likely you're going to have one from either Constitution, Statue of Liberty, or maybe a congressional gold coin, and those are the ones that have the lowest premium. That is why. Jose Mezqui says, so what do you suppose will happen to all of these trillions of dollars, about 80 trillion, held as reserves in central banks all over the world when the dollar can no longer purchase oil? I think it's going to be quite some time before that happens. And like I said, they're going to reset the dollar to the new digital currency, CBDC. That's going to give the market and everybody this new confidence that we've got something that is traceable, trackable, and redeemable, and all of that stuff. It's going to be considered, probably going to be referred to as the smart dollar, Fed coin, and what have you. And that's going to give the Fed that much more power, and people will have faith in that power. Now, you and I won't. You and I hate it. We understand what it's about. But the world and the markets, they care not about that. It's all about perception. So, anyways. Neil Walker says, one way to test if it's tungsten is to bend the bar. You will not be able to bend tungsten, but gold bends easily. That's true. That's right. But you risk kind of destroying the beauty of the bar and causing issues when you do that. TW, wow. That is a relatively higher premium gold coin. So if you get that for $1 under spot, it's pretty amazing. That's really good. But those Olympic coins from the 95, 96 Olympics were very high premium at one time. But they've gone down dramatically. Boca Mint, you made a huge mistake. You bought a shiny piece of metal and gave up a bunch of paper for it. What were you thinking? Exactly, Boca Mint. That's pretty good. That's funny. All right, Silver King says, by the way, you can buy the Sigma Metalytics Precious Metals Verifier basic set from Pioneers for about $8.49. Even the basic set is good enough to detect the fake versus real precious metals. That's right. Thank you, Silver King. That's right. Azura Blue says silver is being manipulated by J.P. Morgan, probably hired by the Chinese to keep prices artificially low. The Chinese could care less about the rule of law and fairness. That's right. Well, that's why they don't care about all the fakes that come over from that country. That's right. Yes, indeed. Thank you, TW. And thank you, JM Unleashed, for letting me aware that he asked a question. I missed it earlier. Jeffrey Jackson, congratulations, Sal. And if you decide to liquidate that bar, I'll be happy to offer you $1,000 for it because you're a friend. Thank you, sir. All right. I appreciate that, my friend. All right. Very kind of you. So that's a principle. If you reconsider your purchase, call me. Transportation's on me. I'll take it off your hands. All right. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Michael Beck says, some of you must be talking about 10 to 15 years ahead, he says here. Hold on a second, let me get over here. I have right at 30 pounds of silver, so when it runs up, I'm going to sell some and be debt-free at 79 years old. I got out of stocks long ago, about time. Take care. God bless our nation. Thank you, Michael. Yes, indeed. Always good to be debt-free. Yes, indeed. All right. Let's move forward now. We've got Nanja Ninja. I hope Zinni the Pooh gets overthrown and China can ditch the commie idiocy. Me too. That would be nice if that happened. Ricky Speakman says, it's only bad if it's fake. Only questions I have are, why are you questioning yourself? This is what you do. I know. I hear you, Ricky. Well, I guess because some people thought it was a mistake to buy this kind of bar, so I thought I'd kind of show it. I knew it wasn't a mistake, but anyways. All right. GG Coin says, or CG Coins, is anyone else annoyed that a lower corner of the packaging is coming apart, or is it just me? Yeah, no, I hated that too. Part of me wants to rip it off, but I kept it there. Okay, no worries, Silver King. Thanks for trying. I'll try it. Near Dusk is here. Hello, good to see you. Appreciate you guys are here. We have 100 thumbs up. Can we get to 700 thumbs up tonight? Is that possible in the next 15 minutes? I don't know. Let me see here. Global Warmer with the hang loose. Thank you, the Global Warmer. Appreciate that. And Brian Hembaker says, back in October of 2021, let me get over here to this so that I can feel like I'm making effort here. Steve Penny was on Kitco calling for $50 silver in 2022. Okay, Steve, twist my arm. I'll be willing to sell you a couple 100 ounces at $50 a pop. There you go, Brian. Yes, indeed. Looks like he got it wrong. Hello, Utah is in the house from S-Win. Good to see you. Polybuck is here with the 105th thumbs up. Thank you. Appreciate it. All right. Thank you, Jimmy J. Jimmy J, have a wonderful evening, sir. Thanks for popping in. I appreciate you, sir. Jimmy J, you're the man. Thanks for being here, my friend. Silver King, they could get away with the murder. Thumbs up. Yes, indeed. It's crazy. Seems like it. Seems like it. Spot price or premium? Well, it's more spot price. And Jana, it's a spot price we're talking about. Okay. Let's go over here and answer Gold Chick's comment. The lovely Gold Chick says, I could tell it was real by its thinness and size related to your fingers in a few seconds. Used to be able to tell 14K and the other purities behind my back just by weight, length, and link type because it was hollow, in which case I would assume fake or hollow. That's right. Gold Chick has experience in jewelry as well. So yes, indeed. All right. Let's march forward here to the next comment here. We've got Tucson Bubba. XRF is a great machine if you set it to precious metal. Otherwise, it will give you a false positive for tungsten. Yes. Interesting, yeah, because it looks at the density. Good tip, good point. Audi Cash and Stack UK. Most YouTubers make the mistake of not sending their gold to me for safekeeping. Yes, indeed. I'm sorry. I'm probably going to be one of those that has made that mistake. Robert Laird says, thanks, Sal, for what you do. It's helped me make better decisions and understanding more fully. Well, thank you, Robert Laird. I appreciate you, sir. As somebody who's experienced in buying, that means a lot. I appreciate your kind words. All right, let's see what Dr. Domitol says here. Let's go over here to get this. And then grab this over here. I got the same deal from JM and received my bar last week. It's also a Rand Loxodonta bar, and I also checked with it with my verifier. It checks out as you would expect from JM Bullion. I was actually happy to get a Rand because the exact series as some others I have and brings me up to around the number of matching Rands now, which I like. Back to the video. Was it a mistake? No, absolutely not. I've been seeing more and more videos advising stackers to get sovereign coins instead of well-known mint bars because of risk, and I disagree with that. Everything that's risk and there's fake sovereign coins being sold in China, sites like DHgate right now. The verifier makes all your stack worth more because you can prove it to a seller in currency collapse situation. Every seller is going to need one if they're accepting precious metals, and I'll probably even be able to team up with a fuel or food seller to work out an accountable cashier. That's right, exactly. I'm with you on it. I think that you get that precious metal verifier. If you're buying an appreciable amount of gold, it's really worth it, even for the premiums, to offset the premiums in my view. But that's if you're buying a lot of gold. Otherwise, I still think there's other ways to be able to mitigate that risk. And some people just prefer coins over bars, and I can understand that from a personal preference point of view too. Thank you, Doctor. Daryl says, I have to say, I would have invested all of that into silver, my friend. It's a nice bar, but I think you should have invested that right into silver personally. That's understandable. Everybody's got their own preferences. Believe it or not, Daryl, I bought more silver this year than I have in any other year of my life. So I feel like I'm really even now, more heavy to the silver side than gold, but regardless, okay. Algorithm food from the State of Phoenix, which I always appreciate. Yeah, if you don't feel like you have anything to say in a video, if you can just put algorithm food, it does help the algorithm. The more people that comment, even if it's just something like that, means a lot. Yes, indeed. I think, is Judy still here with us in this live stream now? She did pop in earlier. Always lovely to see Judy join us. She says, Sal, I haven't got mine yet. I hope I get the Perth bar because it's my first gold anything. I want to take it out of the essay card. Should I? Yeah, I tell you what, Judy, it would be neat. I keep all of mine in the essay cards just for extra measure, but if you really want to feel that gold, it may not be a bad idea. It really won't hurt the value of it. You'd be selling it for spot, and if people are, if it's better to have it in an essay card if you're going to sell it back to a dealer. But if you want to really hold it and fondle it, go for it, I'd say, to get intimate with your gold. You know what I mean? I hope it's a Perth bar for as well, and congratulations on your very first gold bar. That's remarkable, Judy. In fact, Judy, if you do get it and you do take it out of the packaging, if you could email me a picture of you holding it, that would be awesome. I'd love to see that. That's awesome. Way to go. WTU 208 says Eagles are $65.01 in the UK from a well-known online supplier. All right. Wow. Thank you. We've got Pickle Rick. I bought one too, Sal. All right, he got one. A lot of people took advantage of this deal from JM Bullion. I only buy from JM because I know I'm getting the real deal. It's a little more expensive, but peace of mind is priceless. It sure is. Very good. Posted a bunch of rounds. The stack is quickly becoming majority in Talio, and Talio is amazing. Do they have a bunch of new rounds out? That's what I'll have to check them out. Honest Value and Talio actually produced my silver round too. Didn't know if you knew that. A good gold to silver ratio. I think a healthy gold to silver ratio now, or the new normal, is probably between 65 and 70. I think that's probably the new normal, or what the new normal should be these days. It's obviously way above that, but anyways. JK Pioneer on the video from this evening. First, JK, thank you so much. Yes, indeed. By the way, I try to work on my thumbnails to try to attract viewers. I like to, what do y'all think of that thumbnail? Or put the letters behind that. That's not easy to do in Photoshop. Takes a little bit of stuff happening, but I like to do that. All right, then when seconds count, the police are minutes away. That's right, Jeffrey Jackson. Good to see you. That's worthy of this is why you need a gun. For that very reason. Because when seconds count, the police are minutes away, but your gun can be by your side in a hurry. That's right, exactly. The next journey says, it only went down a couple of cents. I don't call that a beating. Well, 50 cents, over 50 cents is a beating on a day. Next journey. I guess, yes, that's a pretty big move. It's a pretty dramatic move. Treasure Charger says, congratulations on your new bar, Sal. Sounds like you almost pulled your gizzard on that. Subscribe at the end. You okay? Yes, indeed. I have to have a little fun. Try to get people to subscribe. I gotta just say, subscribe. Oh, yeah. All right. Global Warmer with a thumbs up. Thank you, Global Warmer, on this video. Appreciate that. The one of the only. We love the Global Warmer. Low blood pressure. It will go down in price. It very well may. It'll go up too, I think. Darren Wright. Hello, Sal. Long time. No slurp. Let's see here. Let's go. Yeah, it has been a while since you've seen Darren. I wanted to let you know that I finally broke down and got a purple heart coin. It's a colorized one. Anyways, God bless the taste slurpee. I got one too and flipped it immediately. But yes, way to go. All right. Very good. Thank you, my friend. Okay, let's go to my kitten is a grandmaster. Sends algorithmic greetings as well as this. Let's go over here. You have people who think different things for the price of gold and silver next year. I think it will go up. How much I don't know. I tend to think as well that it will too. All right. Slurping away some coffee here in the meantime. Just had to do that. Had to pause for a moment. You guys are wonderful. We are 2 thumbs up away from 120 thumbs up in this live stream. And can we make it happen? Will I hyperventilate before it occurs? I don't know. Stefan, the one, the only Stefan. It says the following here. Wealth means different things to different people. True that. You're exactly right. You are exactly right. All right. Take another slurp. Oh, boy. Yeah, Smith & Wesson, good friends of mine. I had. Yes, indeed. They're a size 44 in my house. Great man, Lord willing, I will keep stacking. Amen, brother. Oh, yeah. Christopher McCormick says, started in August and acquired 400 ounces of generic silver bars and rounds. $300 face of junk and 10 ounces of gold coins ready for 2023. Good acquisition, sir. Great acquisitions indeed. All right, let's get over here and get rid of this so we can populate again. Says the following. Sal, when they force us into the reset CBDC, us stackers are going to wish we had even more gold and silver. When I take money out of my savings account and buy precious metals, that's a win-win. Stack on. Yes, I certainly understand that, and ideologically I agree with that. However, number one, we are still a ways from it for that happening. And number two, it's always good to have cash on hand so that you don't have to sell your precious metals in a hurry, because you'll likely lose that way and potentially even bigger. That's where the balance comes into play. Rob, the average white American, the price of metals is not really an issue. It's the premiums that skyrocket in the last 4 years. Yes, true. Very, very true. Stack on, dude, says Ned Flanders. Nick Uplands. I will definitely add to my kilo bar collection, and I will continue to avoid gold and try to avoid these BS premiums. Yes, indeed. Avoid the premiums as much as you can. But it's almost like they're becoming the new normal these days. Yes, indeed. I don't even know why I report these. YouTube never does anything about them. But I do it anyway. Here's Judy. If premiums get much higher, I will slow down. It's my opinion silver will finish 23 strong. Yes. Yes. It very well could. I understand. That's right. Oh, yeah. TW says, because of your earlier video, I bought a $5 gold today. Yes, you told me about that, TW. You got it for $1 on the spot. That's amazing. Hard to find. That is a good coin you got. That is awesome. Congratulations on that again. Thank you, Cyber Curtain Twitcher. Have a wonderful evening, sir. Oh, yeah. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful evening. Appreciate you. Thank you, Cyber Curtain Twitcher. All right. Premiums are out of control, says Snakebite. Yes, they are. Sure are. All right. And very good. He repeated what he said, but that's awesome that he got such a good deal on it. Why is it not posting? All right. Silver Honda says, love your Engelhard rounds in this video. I agree. Higher premiums for 2023. Great to see newer stackers. Everybody's starting to realize real value of money. That's right. It's encouraging to see. Stack with your budget. Great advice. That's right. Within your budget. It's the best way to do it. Lisa Bibby says, great content, Sal. Well, thank you so much, Lisa. And she says, I appreciate all your efforts to bring us the latest information, my friend. Well, thank you, Lisa. I'm honored and humbled that you are a viewer. It means a lot. It sure does. All right, I'm at the bottom of the coffee. These granules at the end tend to scratch my throat, so I got to chase it down with water. Very good. Okay. All right, very good. We've got the Treasure Charger. Longtime stacker here. I've never looked at silver stacking as a way to turn a quick buck. Patience and persistence will reward the successful stacker. You were correct. There will be a reset. Yes, indeed. It's coming. Thank you, Treasure Charger. Brown Dog, prospecting. Says the following here. Lovely Perth Mint kilogram bar, Sal. Was shopping on the line yesterday. Cheapest 1 ounce silver round was $39.50 Australian and upward. So happy to stack bars at the moment. Have a wonderful week. Stack hard. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that so much. Thank you, Stefan. Stefan, have a wonderful evening, sir. Appreciate you, my friend. Yes, indeed. Have a wonderful evening, Stefan. Thanks again for the super chat earlier. I appreciate that. And let's see here. Liquid Electrum says, he says, you know what I think, Uncle Sal? Silver will go way up in the next 6 months, way up. And you know what? You might be right. And in reality, it should go up the next 6 months that high, in my view. Shai Sharin, yes, check out the video I posted yesterday evening for the deal I got. But it was early in the week. Actually, it was last week. It was before the special. I did not get any Black Friday deal, though. All right. No Black Friday deals for me. Mutant Rife. I don't trust the government. If they outlawed physical currency, they could also make it difficult to convert Europeans without barter, which they could also be considered illegal. Yes, indeed. I don't trust the government either for much more reasons than that. Liquid Electrum. This is only my second year of heavy stacking. I've got 500 ounces of silver and 5 ounces of gold, as well as a Killer Morgan and Benji collection. Way to go. That's amazing for 2 years. That's amazing, Liquid Electrum. You should be very proud of yourself. That is awesome. No IQ says, unfortunately, the sheep will eat anything the government feeds them. Yes, they sure will. Look at who they voted for in Pennsylvania as a prime example of that. Daryl, man, I would love to have a kilo bar. Yeah, the kilo bars are nice. These were my first kilo bars. I'm really kind of surprised that was the case here. Sweet Home, Pennsylvania, thank you. Silver Honda. Matt Binder with a thumbs up on this. He's been going back and watching the older videos, which I appreciate. And let's refresh these now. See what we've got. Handy. We'll go down here a few. Oh, we've been going for quite a while tonight. And of course, the scammers are still in full force. And of course, we get these too. Sterling Cannabis. I will keep stacking in my PO package for a box from you to send my gold to Terry. Terry has a terrible situation. Who's Terry? Count Terpila. And you can count on me being there. Pancake. All right. Awesome, Count Terpila. We can count on you. Right now I'm drinking water, Daryl, but I was drinking coffee earlier. And NXX is a new stacker since January. All right, so NXX is really new. Way to go. I don't care about the ups and downs. I have 10 years time frame before I even think about selling, but never be foolish as to not have cash on hand because it's necessary to always have cash on hand. Exactly right. The old saying is as true as ever before. Never keep your eggs in one basket. True that. Very true. Very true. All right. Let's do another comment or two, then we're going to play a fun game here. Let's see here. Things are so annoying. Cole March, stack, stack, stack. Thank you, brother. That's the way to do it. All right, we're going to play a fun game. If you go to my channel, we've got over 5,500 videos here, which means that likely anything you search is going to pull up something, no matter how crazy and zany and wild and outrageous, even salacious that it may be. So here's what we're going to do for fun. This is the video game. And where you put your search after 3 pluses, only after I type the word go, just like this. And no more than 3 words. They have to be 3 actual words, not overly vulgar, but they can be a little bit naughty or salacious. They can be wild and crazy, and no proper names. So let's see what pops up from your search. Go. Here we go. 3 pluses and then the search term. So I can see it. Let's see here. We've got here. And then JM Unleashed will post a link to this video game, which is a phrase he coined. Pun intended completely. All right. Okay, everybody stop. Everybody stop. Everybody stop. Boom, boom. Everybody stop. Everybody stop. All right. We are going to do Stefan's search. Saturn. Is there a video that comes for Saturn? Let's see if it does. Let's find out. We're going to type in Saturn on the search. Yes, look at that. Oh, whoa, look at this. Oh, my goodness gracious. This was actually a very fun video that was only precious metals related because there's metal on the International Space Station. This is actually a very interesting video from 2 years ago. Had very few views, but we had fun with it. Yes, indeed. And this literally is a video game that I played on the channel. This is the one time when I became a gaming channel. So Stefan's search for Saturn came up to this video. I finally docked with the International Space Station, or jumped the shark. So check it out. Let me know what your thoughts are on the video. It's a fun one. It got very little attention. But so when you guys watch it, if you could please put the term Saturn in there in the comment section and let me know that you watched from this live stream, and maybe share it with people because it's a fun video. Yes, indeed. And JM Unleashed has been so kind as to post the link to it, and we've just pinned it at the top of this chat here. So yeah, good stuff. Thank you so much. Hope all 68 of you watching now will check that video out and post a comment there. Very, very good. All right. Well, thank you guys. Hey, we had fun tonight. You guys are wonderful. I want to extend a multitude of gratitude to all of you for taking the time to be here tonight on this live stream. And I want to leave you with this sage piece of advice, and that is to keep your feet on the stars and keep reaching for the ground. And we will talk to you on Friday.